Right, so we had another day of trading. So this is Friday, October 16th. This is I guess this was a range day, but in the overnight prices, they started out in this range that started from yesterday, trended up a little, and then ranged again, and then this strong move up, and maybe I think I had this channel right, but the thing is, there was no move to a new high after the trend line break. It was just a trend up, trend down, then it was ranging for a while again, and this tight downward channel, big downward channel at the end of the day. There were some runners in here. I'm really pumped. I had a good week. I made money, I made simulated money every single day, and so I'm very, very excited about that. Gonna keep going on the simulator though. So, as Max says, let's back out into the trades. Okay, so this is West Coast United States time, Pacific Standard Time. So here's this range overnight. These pink lines are the overnight high, overnight low. So I didn't like anything in here. I wake up in the middle of the night to feed my baby son, so I was looking at this and I didn't like what I was seeing. Maybe I would have liked this signal bar right here, but I didn't like anything else. So they were in this range. I didn't have this channel line drawn. I like this bar right here. Big bearish bar, closes right at the top of my range. Back into the range, and I got a quick scalp out of it. And then once this formed after that, that's when I drew the trend line up. And so here we had a second entry, and that signal bar isn't perfect, and I'm sure some people would argue that this is congestion, but I think this looks great. So a lot of people would be going long above this one, and we had this, and they're all bouncing off my trend line. So I took that second entry, and yeah, my runner strategy is just putting the stop below the next bar. So let's see. I guess I would have gotten stopped out right here at 88.75, and I entered at, yeah, that sounds right. Okay, so 3.75 points. Then we started ranging a little bit right before the open, and then counter trend break right here with a perfect signal bar. It's also a higher low, and I caught this thing, and I was so happy I caught this thing. I was stoked, man. Look at that shoot up. And yeah, so I was not, unfortunately, I had to walk away from my computer, so I wasn't managing my stop. I think after a little doji like that, I would hope that I would keep the stop beneath this. But yeah, I think I did get stopped out right here, so I got how many points off that? 86.50 to, so like 6 points almost off that. And I was stoked, man. Oh wait, no, right here. Yeah, I was stoked. That was dope. But I think if people, this is a strong move up, and this is a second entry right here. Failed second entry short. I think you can take that. It's off the trend line, off the EMA. I don't know. I think you should take that. And look, it rockets up again. So I was stoked. No failed trades. I stopped after this. So I didn't take this, but I marked it. Yeah, so the strong move up. Then we start into this green channel right here. And if you draw your trend lines, look, these prices are bouncing off that trend line. This I marked as aggressive with the lime green arrow because this is congestive, and it's right into the bottom of congestion. But this channel is going down, and I thought it was all right. I think also people would be weary of this because there was no move up to a new high. So that's why I'm wondering. I think some people might argue this is incorrect, and they probably had a steeper trend line drawn. And this is the break, move to a new high, and then starts reversing. So I'm sure people would say that this trend line is wrong, but it worked for me. So I didn't see. If you're being super aggressive, and you like this off the trend line, take that. But comes bounce off the midline, comes back up a little. And I thought, this is a good signal bar, but it's right into the midline, so that's why I didn't mark it. So then we have overshoot, and then trend line break, and we start ranging a little bit. We got this little micro range right here, and then it moves up. And at that point, I was looking at this as just a counter trend break right here. And then it came all the way down here, and we have that level of support over here and over here. So then I drew my support line there. And yeah, like I said, the top of my range for a little bit was right here. So this I marked because I was watching when this happened, and I really liked that. And I said the resistance was drawn right above this bar when I marked it, because later I changed it to this green line. What did I guess I just marked this because it's a great signal bar off the support, and I think there's room to scalp out before the EMA. So, and the midline, plenty of room in the midline. So what is that? 87.50, 88.50. So it's close. And some people might have gotten tricked because they might have had something like this drawn, and they might have just thought it was a downward channel. Let's see if they could have gotten tricked off something like that. Nah, not really. Okay, so yeah, shoots up back to the resistance up here. And yeah, this is when I drew my resistance line up here. So yeah, okay, I marked this. This might actually be aggressive just because the bar is so big, but it is a double test. Let's take a look. Okay, yeah, so here's the first test over here. First touch, I guess, and first test, second test. And yeah, nice bearish signal bar. Room to scalp out before the midline. 92.25, 91. Yep. And yeah, that was it. I marked this trap right here. Let's see. Oh yeah, because I thought people were probably thinking, oh, back to an uptrend off the EMA. EMA's starting to point up. So yeah, and I guess that makes sense. This is what I'm saying. It makes sense why it started trending down so hard, because I'm sure plenty of people saw that EMA pointing up and started treating it like an uptrend, and all of a sudden it starts rocketing down. So yeah, comes out, counter trend break, starts moving down, and then you get a lower high right here. You enter on that. If you do what I did, you might get stopped out right here. That's how I manage my runners, or at least for right now. But if you manage your runners differently, this is like a 20-point move or something. 93.50. Let's see, 1 o'clock comes around here. Yeah, 20-point move. It's a lot of money. So yeah, I'm stoked. Haven't gotten any feedback on my videos from the forum. So if you see this video, Feel free to leave feedback. All right.